as we know this, in our daily dealings we are accustomed and we are used to, we are familiar with decimal number system. Okay, so if I ask you that these are the objects, if I say that these are the objects, you will say directly this is the first object, this is first object, this is second object, this is third object, this is fourth, fifth object, sixth object, seventh object, eighth object, ninth, 10th object, 11th object, 12th object, object number 13, this is object 14, this is object 15. So you know, and in this way you can go on, So we have 30 objects here. If I ask you what is this object, then you will just say instantly that it's the fifth object, it's the fifth object. So but how you have labeled it, how you have labeled this to be 3, how you labeled this to be 10, why you labeled this to be 19 and this to be 20, this to be 25. This is because we are labeling in terms of decimal numbers. We are labeling in terms of decimal numbers such that every successive object is getting a label of the successive decimal number. This is what we do in our daily life, in our daily dealings. This is how we treat things. Humanity for its longest time have chosen decimal number system to be the standard all over the world. People think in terms of decimal number system, and that's why you are labeling this as 9, this as 14, this as 18. Just think about this. If instead of decimal number system, binary number system was prevalent, just like you are saying this is the fourth object, this is the 10th object, what would you say if we were proficient in binary number system? We would not say that this is fourth object or this is 10th object. We would say this is 100 object. We would say this is 1010 object. Okay, what is this object? This object is 111 object. What is this object? This object is 10111 object. If we talk in terms of decimal, this object is 1. But if we talk in case of binary number system, this is also 1. For binary number system, this is 10. This is 11. This is 100. This is 101. Okay, this is object number 111. Object number 100. What number of triangles are there? So if somebody is proficient, that human beings are proficient in decimal number system, so we would say that there are 7 objects. There is 7 objects in here. And if there is, and for computers, binary number system comes natural. Or let's say there is another species on Earth or any other planet. For them, they deal with binary numbers. Their number system is binary, so they will be saying that this container has 111 object. Okay, how many triangles? How many triangles? So very clearly we can say there are 3 triangles. Okay, but some other alien who is proficient in binary number system, he will say that there are 11 triangles. 11 triangles. So this means that what is 3 in decimal is what is 11 is in binary. What is 3 in decimal is what is 11 in binary. What is 7 in decimal is what is 111 in binary. Okay, so what is 3 in decimal is 11 is in binary. What is 7 in decimal is 111 in binary. So it is like this. So this is your decimal and this is your binary. Okay, so the first symbol in decimal is 0, first symbol in binary is 0, so this is equivalent. Okay, so 1 in decimal is equivalent to 1 in binary, 2 in decimal is equivalent to 1 0 in binary. 3 in decimal is equivalent to 1 1 in binary. So if you write all the successive numbers in binary, what would it be? 1 0 0, it would be 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1, right? So 0 in decimal is equivalent to 0 in binary, because these are the first symbols in each of the number system. Similarly, 1 in decimal will be equivalent to 1 in binary. Okay, because 1 is the second symbol in decimal number system, and this 1 is the second symbol in binary number system. If you are going to represent this object, so this is the fifth object, you are going to represent this object, you are going to label this object as the fifth number in any number system. So if you are going to label this object as a decimal number system, you will label it as 5, because this is what the fifth number in decimal number system. Right? Similarly, if you are going to label it with a binary number, then what is the fifth number in binary number system? It is 1 0 1. So this is how you will label it. How you will label this triangle. This is the fifth triangle. So you are going to label it with fifth number in the decimal number system. And if you have to label it using binary terms, then you will label it as the fifth number in the binary number system. So this is what a fifth number in decimal is, and this is what the fifth number in binary is. So 5 is 5. What is 5 in decimal is 101 in binary. What is 5 in decimal is 101 in binary. What is 6 in decimal is 110 in binary. Similarly, what is 7 in decimal is what is 111 in binary. What is 8 in decimal is what is 1000 in binary. What is 9 in decimal is 1001 in binary. Okay, so that is simply the ninth number of decimal is 9 is this, then the ninth number of binary is this. In this similar manner, you will see that what is 16 in decimal is what is 1000 in binary. What is 17 in decimal is what is 1001 01 in binary. What is 18 in decimal is what is 100 10 in binary, and so on, and so on. So this is what it is. Similarly, if you look at decimal and octal, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It is also 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now the next symbol is 10 and 11. So what is 0 in decimal is 0 in octal also. Okay. What is 1 in decimal is 1 in octal. What is 8 in decimal is what is 10 in octal. What is 9 in decimal is what is 11 in octal. Means that if in a container there are 9 objects, if there is in a container there is 9 objects, and I take up the 9th object and ask you the label for it, and you are labeling in terms of decimal number, then you will say that label it by 9. If you are labeling in terms of octal number, you will say that label it by 11. Okay.